Hi there, guys. How are you doing? You know, I'm going to show you something before I start, okay? I'm actually doing some repair thing here with this lubricant because my fan, which is so, and I tried to open it. I can't open it because I don't have this screwdriver that is can fit in this screw. So I will look for something tomorrow because look, you see this. My fan is complaining. I can't understand what he is saying. Look. I oh my god. And then, it's so hot, you know, in here in Malta. It's already 10 in the evening. But it's so hot. When it's summer here, it's really humid and hot. In the Philippines, it's also very hot, you know, but at least there are a lot of shades and trees, and you know, you can go up in the mountains, you can feel the, you know, cool breeze of the trees. But here, no, because it's Mediterranean, so that's why I always feel like I'm taking a shower of my sweat. So ad lib, so forgive me if I look like I'm just going to sleep, which is, yes, that's true. Today I'm just going to answer a question, so this might be a bit personal question, but it also reflects to other or most of Filipinos. Okay, so the question is coming from mi hermano, mi amigo, Patriarch Turner. Thank you for your question, and thank you because you gave me an idea that I should put it out in this in a video, because otherwise I will fool all the comment section with my answers, with my novel answer. It's gonna be long. Usually I'm like that. I elaborate things too much, and that's my problem with myself, because I have this attitude of like I want it really detailed, all in black and white, and even in cleaning I want it to be spick and span. So I don't know if it's really bad a bad thing. I'm not. If it's extremes, yes. So I need someone to do like this to me. Hey, 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 wake up, you. It's too much, too much. But not too much, okay? Just maybe, maybe, hey, wake up. Okay, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Now I'm sweating a lot. Because I don't have a... Anyways, the question is from mi hermano. ¿Cómo estás? Patriarch Turner. I have to answer this again. I actually answered his question on the comment section too, but I think it's more better if I make a video, short video of it, so everybody, I can reach out more people. So he was asking me, like, he said, I look like savvy, so am I from the province or a city girl? Because I look savvy, but I have traditional values and, you know, mindset and things like that. So the answer is I'm from both. Most of us have this common sense, or you know, savvy about life. Reality of life is that, yeah, I told you guys that education is very important in the Philippines. So from beginning, you age 3-4 years old, you're already in school, and you're already from starting from home, of course, you're already taught of values and morals and social etiquettes and blah blah, and about life, until you go on to college. And it's always very important for us to finish college, to have a degree. So this also, aside from the trials, difficulties along the way, problems, family conflicts, or issues and problems like that. Our academics and our educational life experience is also one factor that gives us more knowledge about not just these technical subjects, like science and all this biology and maths, but always Filipino culture, Filipino life, Filipino values. Always, until your college, you will always hear that from your teachers. It's always there. When we teach, we always have excuse me, my throat is not good. We always have this metaphors. We love using figures of speech also, and we use metaphors and similes. Like if we're teaching, we integrate it and we associate it with the connection of how real life. What's the connection of this one into real life? Or you give examples that you see and how people do in real life. I would have to just to say this, that I know about like teaching like this because I was a teacher. My profession is a teacher, a journalist. So, and I love to read books, so that probably helped me to be more of savvy on some things. And I'm very observant, and whenever I have even difficulties, problems before in the past, wrong decisions or bad decisions or poor decisions, and then the results would have not so good consequences, I will always learn from it. I write all the time, and I meditate to understand things. I research if I don't understand, even for myself. If I don't understand myself, I try to research about why is it like this, how is it like this, or and what I'm going to do, how to solve, blah blah blah. So yeah, like that. And I'm always open to learning. So they say experience is the best teacher, plus your theory, plus your open mindedness to other people's ideas and thoughts, and of course to be responsible and accountable in life. It will give you lessons, really. It will build your mind, really improve your way of thinking. It doesn't change my being traditional and feminine, because again, I was raised to be like that. So I mean, you won't think about that you will you're that you how could you say, because in our society you do the things that are out of the ordinary or against the social norms. Your number one enemy is the society, the people around you, aside from your family, of course. But then it won't really change our way of thinking, our way of life, our traditional values, our morals, like this, our moral standards, because our parents and are guided by our old generation, our elders always brought us to be the same way traditionally. We understand that when we go have a family, we have kids like this, the ones that being taught to us should be passed on, and we will pass it on to our own kids, and then the next generation. It's like that. So it doesn't deter our values, our morals, our social etiquettes, whether we dress, we are trendy like that. But it's not really like 100% that we forget our old traditions and customs, because first, family is very important. So it's where everything, it's the foundation, and basic unit of the society, right? So everything is taught inside the family. You won't really forget it. Secondly, when you go to school, there's a follow-up. So that's why we consider our teachers, we call them our second parents. That's how we are taught. And we are told to do so, that consider your teachers as your second parents, because you most half of your day, almost half of your day usually, you are together with your teachers in school. So in school, we are taught, we have good morals and right conduct subjects, we have values education subjects, and we have home economics subjects to follow up the teachings that we have inside the house from our parents and our elders. These subjects teaches us how to sue in home economics, how to sue, also follow up which special subjects you want to take, like gardening, agriculture, fisheries, basic beautician or something like that, because it's like skill also, that when you can't go to college because of financial constraints, you have these skills already taught from the school that you can do as your fallback. So if you have this, if you've taken this home economics course in agriculture, so you have an idea to plant, yeah, it's like that. There's more welding, drafting, painting, music. Not too much music because musical instruments are expensive, so no, only karaoke machine. Microphone, okay, we can sing. Or a guitar, there's it's a bit cheaper. Just the ordinary classic guitar, okay. So that's why, my friend, mi amigo, wherever we go, even in the US right now, look, there are more than almost, let's say, 5 million of Filipinos in America right now, either immigrant and some are working, only working there. Okay, and that's always when they work abroad, they don't change really 100%. You know, maybe there would be influences, but there will always be something Filipino inside them, honestly. You can visit or try to check the Filipino communities there, because even though, yeah, of course, there will be influences in the kids, you know, how they dress or something like that. But the other important values, respect, for example, love for the family, the idea of like having education as very important, that they need to finish and have a degree, being loving and caring and sweet, it's still there wherever they go, wherever Filipinos are, whatever part of the world, because otherwise they will not be Filipinos anymore. If you know, that's what makes us Filipinos. And because of our very strong sense of national pride, strong family ties, strong patriotism, so I think it's way far ahead to really be, let's say, a big percentage will really be forgotten from the way we do and value life and take life and do things in the traditional way. Now, savvy in the sense that being shrewd and knowledgeable. Because you know what, this is not just about me, okay? But mostly of us Filipinos, we learn from not just theory but application. And because of the hardships that we have encountered, almost both hardships and joys and good things, bad things, like that, probably our way of outlook and acceptance of reality, our optimism, is helping us not to really be closed minds. And yes, we have common sense, because it's really important also in the Philippines to have common sense and good judgment. It's also part of our training when we were kids. Yeah, that's why sometimes I am thankful and I began to appreciate more of our culture in the Philippines and also our country, the Philippines, because yeah, we don't have like the other countries like rich and this very progressive, but you know what, these circumstances made us stronger, made us understand more about life and value life and appreciate life more and appreciate of what we have and be okay with what we have. We don't usually spend beyond our means, things like this, because we understand and we feel the pain because we have undergone it, we have experienced it. Even our older generations, we have been also under a lot of oppressions, a lot of the bad experience from different colonizers. It made us strong and it made us really have this sense of like perseverance, the value of patience, the value of forgiving, the value of being meek and humble and compassionate, to empathize, because we know what the feeling of having nothing. We understand the feeling of being in pain and have suffered difficulties. The Philippines, as always, having natural disasters, calamities, like really, really calamities. If you have checked the news all the time, typhoons, big typhoons like this, and a lot of people losing their home. So that's why let's say, we begin to learn how to be more a survivor, a fighter in life struggles and difficulties, and savvy in the sense that we are shrewd and we are knowledgeable and we understand how life is. Now, if you say savvy in the sense of like trends and fashion, we are adaptable and flexible, but it doesn't mean that we will change, like, in totality, like our we forget our traditions, because even within ourselves we are not used to changing it, because it's already there since birth, maybe. Really. Okay, so I hope I answered your question, and if you have a follow-up question or it's not really clear for you or not satisfied with it's not really detailed, because I've already explained a bit in the comment section, if you could check, but this is just for others who have not read the comments or have not seen my video. So this is the answer. So personally, yes, I was born in Manila. My mom is from Manila, mixed of great grandparents is from is Brit have I don't know which mixture, British, Spanish, this one origins. My grandfather, mother's side, is from Cebu City. My dad is really from Iloilo City, and Iloilo City is a progressive, developed, highly urbanized city also, but it's more laid back compared to Manila and Cebu City. We have 8 lanes road there. It's more laid back. It's called the Europe of the Philippines because of the buildings and infrastructures are preserved since 18th century during the Spanish times, and it's still there. We preserve it, our culture, our traditions, festivals like this. We are also known to be the most soft-spoken and sweetest people in the Philippines. They say that, not us. They declared us. Not we declare it. Not self-proclamation, okay? But when you tell other Filipinos, like, hey, where are you from? You tell from Ilongga, malalambing, means sweet. And that's why you talk like that, they will say. Which we are really even unconscious and unaware. Okay. It's really natural. So again, wherever we go, whatever we do, even what trends, how trendy we are in fashion and music, we're creative. So we love entertainment, we love to laugh, we're happy people. So it's a radiation of positive energy and optimism all the time for us Filipinos to be savvy in fashion, in technology, and things like that. Savvy, knowledgeable, shrewd, and have really common sense because we really understand how to value life and appreciate life because we don't have much of everything, and some don't even have anything. The reason also that we Filipinos have a great sense of empathy and sensible and sensitivity to others because we know the feeling because we're the same poor not so rich people, we're the same people, so we understand each other and we feel each other. We have that compassion all the time because again we always have these values guiding us that don't do unto others what you don't want others do unto you. You go to inside the classroom, you will see all these billboards or posters there in the walls of inside your classroom. All of these sayings and these values. Patience, like this. Patience is a virtue, blah blah blah, like this. Patience takes fortitude to stand still. All this, and then you will also learn from other countries proverbs like that one from Confucius is the golden rule that treat others how you want others to treat you. So it's from Confucius, Chinese philosopher. They're being taught like that too. So we have our own proverbs and sayings, superstitious beliefs, a lot. Plus, we integrate other proverbs and sayings from different parts of the world too. That those are things that are taught to us since childhood, since we start to say I, e, o, u, e, ba, be, bi, bo, the syllables when you start to speak. Okay, thank you very much. Take care, everyone, and stay happy and positive. I hope I answered your question, Patriarch Turner. Thank you, and hello to everyone. I'll shout you. Bye.